Hello everyone. Okay, how are you today? I hope you like me in good condition. Okay, before I start to talk about the topic, let me introduce myself. My full name is R.Helmon. I am from Chubi. And now I will explain about getting married in a different culture and religions is a source of family conflict. Okay, seeing the motions about, I strongly disagree that getting married in a different culture and religions will cause conflict in family. Different cultures and religions will not be a problem if we can have a relationship with a positive heart and mind. Next, I will explain the first things which about a meaning of marriage. Marriage is a social bond or legal agreement between individuals who form kinship and which is an institution in the local culture that formalizes interpersonal relationships which are usually intimate and sexual. Marriage are generally start and formalized with a wedding ceremony. Generally, marriages are carried out with the intention of forming a family. Depending on the local culture, the form of marriage can be different and the purpose can be different too. Generally, marriage must be formalized by marriage. We know that everyone who is married must have an agreement to build a family life with the purpose of marriage is to get offspring, to increase the status and social status of both men and women, and reconnect with relatives who have been separated. Conflict in the household is not always due to culture and religion's difference. People who marry with different cultures and religions generally have the goal of being able to learn from different cultures and religions. In addition, marriage in human rights perspective explain them. In the context of international law, the right to freedom of religion is regulated Article 18 paragraph 1 of the ICCPR, which is everyone is free to freedom of thought, consequence, and religion. This right includes freedoms to either to or accept or religions or believe of his own choice and freedom, both individually and collectively with others, and both in public and cause praise to practice their religions or believe in activities of worship, obedience, practice, and teachings. Then, the right to form a family through marriage is contained in Article 23, paragraph 2 of the ICCPR. The right of men and women at the age of marriage to marry and form a family must be recognized. However, the right to form a family and continue offspring through a legal marriage guaranteed in the ratified international covenant and the Constitution is limited by the provisions in Article 2, paragraph 1 of the Company Law, which requires marriage to be valid if it is carried out according to the law of its religions and tacit. Besides that, it's also clear evidence that marriage with different religions and cultures do not become a conflict which strengthens emotion, which is the story of a couple who builds a harmonious and happy family even though they are of different religions and culture. On the occasion of the blessing for 5 pairs of prospective brides in the hall of the Church of Christ Raja Ungaran, Romo Alois Budi Purnomo presented married couple Isoni and Regina Jumiati. The assistant pastors of the Christ Raja Ungaran Paris asked Isoni Jumayanti to share the true story without any manipulation to the prospective brides who were getting preparatory catechists by him. The reason is that Isoni Regina couple has been married for about 30 years in a different religion position, with 3 children and 1 grandchild, and they continue to live in harmony. The story of the Isoni Jumayati experience was used by Romo Budi to explain the nature of Catholics marriage, which is the free choice for 2 persons, 1 man and 1 woman, once in a lifetime, cannot be separated except by death. The marriage aims for the welfare of the spouse and their family, birth and children education. In marriage, life must be defended, guarded, nurtured, and respected. Whatever the circumstance must not be disturbed by human intervention. That is God's gift. Family welfare is not determined by material possessions, but by love and sacred commitment to care for and protect each other in joy and sorrow, health or sickness, profit or misfortune. Besides that, establishing a relationship with religion difference can build positive things that support my argument, including the first is children become more tolerant in facing difference. The second is discrimination between groups is reduced, and the last is high tolerance. Seeing the meaning of marriage, regulation, concurrent religions, and cultural difference can be concluded if religions and cultural difference do not always become conflicts in the family. A couple who are able to live in relationship indifference will be able to get through the conflict that come if they have a good perspective. We also know that our country is a diverse country, so religions and culture are not a conflict within the family. The conflict in marriage itself is our perspective on the difference themselves. So, I strongly disagree if religions and cultural difference are a conflict in the family. Okay, I think that's all about this topic, and thank you very much for your attention.